In this video, we'll be taking a look at all of the 2022 MLB Home Run Derby matchups happening on July 18, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on all of the 2022 MLB Home Run Derby matchups after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Kyle Schwarber versus Albert Pujols. Kyle Schwarber comes into the Derby on fire, tearing the cover off of the ball over the last few weeks. Schwarber has hit 28 home runs this season, as most of them have come in the summer months. Schwarber goes up against Albert Pujols in the first round and should do enough to advance. If Schwarber can find his stroke early, he will be hard to beat down the stretch. Albert Pujols is in the Derby for one reason, as this is his last season in the major leagues. Pujols is not considered a real threat in the Derby, but if he were to turn back, the clock could become an issue. Pujols is one of the best hitters in the history of baseball and will likely just put on a first-round show before being eliminated. Kyle Schwarber leads baseball with 29 home runs, and his 7.5 homer run percentage this season is comfortably the best of his career. A big boy with a violent swing, Schwarber has the ability to do damage in this sort of event. Albert Pujols is actually 8th all-time with 71 combined homers in the Home Run Derby, but he hasn't participated in one since 2015. Pujols has had success in a limited role for the Cardinals this season, but he's far from the hitter he was years ago, and he's not finding that fountain of youth at 42 years old. This should be a comfortable win for the younger Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber beats Albert Pujols. Pete Alonso versus Robert Acuna Jr. Pete Alonso comes into the Home Run Derby with the best overall odds as the reigning back-to-back champion. Alonso has been tearing the cover off the ball this year and will carry that momentum into Monday, looking to defend his title. Alonso has a tough matchup in the first round, but will bring his hot bat Monday to the Derby. Ronald Acuna is one of the best young players in baseball and was the most popular vote coming into the All-Star game. Acuna has all the potential in the world to find success and win the Derby, but going up against the reigning two-time champion in the first round will make things difficult on the young Braves outfielder. Pete Alonso has become the home run king these last 4 years, and that includes winning the Home Run Derby in the last 2 events. With 130 homers in 461 career games, Alonso is hitting a homer in 6.6% of his plate appearances. Ronald Acuna Jr. is a star and fun to watch, but he's still working his way back into the swing of things after his injury, and he's currently hitting a home run in just 3% of his at-bats this season, easily the lowest percentage of his career. Acuna Jr. and his limited plate appearances this season doesn't bode well when going up against a machine in Alonso. Alonso is the guy to beat and has proven himself twice now. Alonso is not only the 2-time defending champ, but his 131 total Home Run Derby homers are the most all-time. Alonso also has a bit of an edge to him, where he takes this a little more seriously, while others are here just to have fun and entertain. Pete Alonso beats Ronald Acuna Jr. Corey Seager versus Julio Rodríguez. Corey Seager is more of a long shot coming into Monday, but has been crushing the ball over the last couple of weeks. Seager is hitting nearly .350 coming into the All-Star break and has hit multiple long balls. With a matchup against Julio Rodríguez, Seager is the favorite to get to the second round, and if he can find his groove, he could be tough to take out. I understand why money is coming in on Julio Rodríguez despite Seager being the higher seed. Rodríguez is another one of baseball's young stars who are fun to watch, has a powerful bat, and is electric on the field. He's easy to root for. With that said, Seager is having the best power season of his career with 22 homers, so he should easily top his career high of 26. Also, Seager knows this park better than anybody, with him spending 7 years as a Dodger and hitting 59 bombs in 310 games at Dodger Stadium. This will be a fun pairing, but there's value with Seager and the plus money. Corey Seager is putting up some outstanding power numbers this season, but not many are paying attention to him outside of Arlington, Texas. The shortstop's power hitting ability has always been underrated, but Seager is in the top 4% of baseball in XSLG and near the top 10% in hard hit rate. His opponent, Julio Rodríguez, does have some impressive exit velocity numbers in his own right. However, I think the familiarity will really come into play in Seager's favor. Seager is hitting from the left side in a familiar ballpark that caters to lefties with its shorter distance to right field. With a home run in nearly 7% of his plate appearances this season, I don't see why Seager isn't favored in this matchup. Corey Seager beats Julio Rodríguez. Juan Soto versus José Ramirez. Juan Soto has been in constant headlines as of late after turning down the biggest deal in American sports history prior to the All-Star break. Soto comes into the Derby as one of the elite young players in the game and will shine in the contest. Soto is matched up with José Ramirez, and if he can manage to get into the second round, he becomes a high-value player to bet on. José Ramirez is a great MLB player and a key part for Cleveland this season. With that being said, Ramirez doesn't hit the ball hard often enough to be a real threat in the Derby. It is likely he falls in the first round to Juan Soto, giving his odds a very low chance. While Alonso is a recent champion in this event, Juan Soto has experienced success with the home run derby before. Just last year, Soto outlasted Shohei Ohtani in his opening round matchup, before narrowly losing to eventual champion Pete Alonso. However, Soto put up a spirited fight and lost by just a single home run. Soto's first round matchup is manageable, as he'll go up against Cleveland's José Ramirez. The Nationals slugger has better ISO power numbers this month, to the tune of 5 home runs. Soto's half of the draw is a bit easier, as he gets to take on Kyle Schwarber in the semifinals instead of Alonso. While Schwarber is second in the majors in home runs, Soto is near the top of the league in XSLG and exit velocity off the bat. If anyone is going to take down Schwarber on this side of the bracket, it's Soto. And even if Soto sees Alonso in the final, only one player in MLB history has ever won 3 straight home run derbies. With trade talks potentially on the horizon, Soto will want to put on a show on the All-Star stage. He's hit big home runs in Dodger Stadium previously and should succeed once again in this competition. Although Ramirez may be a tough opponent, we feel it's better to side with Soto. Juan Soto beats José Ramirez. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.